Hello, it's Maxine Kaye and Yoga from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, bringing you a love note from our old-fashioned chair, where you have seen so many of these love notes made, both by Reverend Mike and by me. And yet, the last few weeks, we've been adventurous, haven't we? We have been going out to the deck and filming it there. We have been going to different places in our home. We've been actually, when we were on vacation, we were filming from different localities, including our car, and it's fun. There's something great about being adventurous and trying something different, and then it's lovely to come back to what's familiar, isn't it? I think we all have this desire for so many parts adventure and so many parts security, and it tends to vary within each of us. I know I've heard about some chefs who are very fine and make exotic dishes, who sometimes come home and just want to make themselves a nice big bowl of macaroni and cheese. That's fine. We have comfort foods, comfort places, even comfort people. And it's a wonderful thing to have that beautiful balance between the adventure and the security. I remember when my granddaughter, who is now 32 and going to be married in just a few weeks, was just a little tot, and I would take her to the park, and I would bring a little container of little toys and little snacks and juice, and we'd go to the park to the Tiny Tots place where she could play in the sand, and she could play on the little people toys that were appropriate, and also, of course, always bring a bucket and a pail so she could play in the sand. And she had this wonderful balance of security and adventure. She would go off to play with whatever was going on in the sandbox, always looking a bit, glancing over my way to make sure Nana was still there. But she'd have a good time playing. She would adventure. And then she'd want to come back and have a snuggle and have a drink of juice and maybe a cookie. And it just struck me at that time how we all, no matter what our ages may be, have this desire to explore and to find new things and have adventures. And then we want our security of coming back to what is known and what is familiar and where we know we are loved and cared for. And interesting to take a look to see. You might put in your comments and let me know what is your measure of adventure and security. Which way does it tend to tip a scale? Do you like to get out there and discover more things than to be at home, or would you rather be reading a good book? Or what is the combination that works for you? Of course, we all know that the greatest security comes in connecting with our source, coming home to spirit, settling into our meditation, opening our hearts to feeling the flow of the presence of God's love. And we see that and experience it in other people too. We can look at other people and see the presence of the divine shining through their eyes when they're sharing their wonderful feelings and their loving expression with us. Let's look to see how deeply we can experience our security and how much fun we can have getting out there and having adventures. So until the next time that we connect with you, and I expect it just might be Reverend Mike tomorrow, just be peaceful and loving and joyful, and allow yourself to let God be God in you, no matter what you're doing. And then join us on Sunday morning if you can, please, at 10:30. We have a wonderful opportunity to be together in person or to be with us virtually. Just go to our website, www.cslphilly.org, and then it'll give you an opportunity to click on the Stream Now live stream orange button, and it gives you an option of going to YouTube or Facebook, and you can be with us at 10:30 and enjoy the camaraderie. Those of us who are there in person, those of us who are there from many points in the country and and beyond, because we have become international, we feel connected. So come and be with us. Play around on the website. See what else is going on. We have picnic. We have bada bingo. We have beautiful adventures coming up. And all of our love notes and all of our Sunday morning celebrations are archived. You can look at them anytime. It's a great thing to do if you can't sleep. Just scroll down and see some of our past offerings. And speaking of offerings, thank you so much for keeping us financially alive. Continue, please, to give us your beautiful contributions. We're so grateful. We're so grateful because it's because of you that we can do what we do. And we want to stay connected. We want to continue to dive deeply into spirit, to share that loving presence with each other, to walk along this path with joy, in security, and in adventure. We love you. We'll be with you soon. Yoga and I are signing out. Good night.